Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. And, well, Dopey was a little too dopey. We've got a problem to deal with over here. Yep, somehow, I don't know when, or why, or what, but Dopey ended up completely just ruining himself. And there's a dog trying to kill me. Cool. Well, that's awful. Come on. Where? Seriously. Do I have any? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, let's start off by keeping Dopey from doing too much more damage to himself. Battery off. Reactors off. Now he shouldn't be bouncing around anymore. Actually... Oh, jeez. Those dogs. Where are they? It's down there, huh? Let me deal with these dogs really quick, and then I have an idea for what to do with Dopey. So, let's get him fixed up. There was actually a comment specifically about how to... what I did wrong, basically. We'll take a look. We'll take a look. Okay, so I've got... Hang on, where... I need to go double check this. But over here, we've got this guy, this lifter. I think he's just completely shut down right now. Let's see if we can... Yeah, AL2R. So let's make sure his antenna is broadcasting. There's the problem. And... his reactor is on. Good. So let's go ahead and grab him. And remote control. No, I can't control him. Why can't I control him? Oh. Goodbye, son. So, oh, yeah, and I haven't even put the lights back on here. Ugh. So I had some crashing issues. I'm hoping we don't have more crashing issues, but I lost a bunch of work I'd done because of a, as far as I can tell, a corrupted save file, and luckily I keep lots of backups, so we'll have to see about that, but we'll get there later. Oh, you know what? You know, the nice thing about losing save files and whatnot is that sometimes you get better ideas. For example, I realized that this thing does not drive very well. And I think it's partially related to the massive quantities of stone I've got in here. So, I was thinking to myself, I could do something entertaining with the stone, which I still might do. But I'm also kind of thinking the one thing I haven't really done with stone is just the good old-fashioned dropper method. So let's start with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick in this case, I'm going to go ahead and put in just a conveyor junction in each one of these spots. And then we're going to go underneath, and we're going to attach a sorter, which I don't seem to have pre-built in here. So let's grab a sorter, and then make sure it's pointing this way. There. And oops, let's do T. Make sure that doesn't happen again. Hopefully, is that one? Yeah, that one's wrong. So let's go ahead and undo that, because that's wrong. 6? Was it 6? It was 6. Okay. So we're going to do that, and I think... I can't remember if... no, you have to actually have a connector or something, so let's go ahead and put a connector on that. Cannot see it. There we go. Should probably turn on my lights. There we go. I also need to put some lights on this thing because it gets really dark at night. Okay, so that should do it, and we can do the rest of the configuration from up here. And we'll just go here. So, we're going to set up those sorters to... I was afraid of that. Okay, so we got to do each one by hand. That's fun. So we're going to do whitelist. If I'm not mistaken, it's at the very bottom. Yep, stone add. And now we should be able to say drain all. And then we'll find those connectors. And we're going to say throw out on. And that should do it. No, Igor. Dang it. Igor. Large grid. Do not collect. Don't clean up right now. We need to get rid of all this. Why are those not throwing out anymore? I mean, I'm sure we're filled with stone. Wait, that just got rid of all the stone? Weird. I guess most of the mining that I did happened before the corrupted save game. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, that must have been what happened, because I had a whole bunch of holes all over the place here. So this literally is moments after the end of the last episode. Anything I did in between episodes is gone. No, that's too bad. Well, that's still going to work out well. So if we start gathering stone by accident, we won't be keeping it. So that's good. Let's do a couple of other things. So one of the things I was thinking about is that if we're going to be building a base over there, kind of in the middle of this whole area, I'd really like to have an Igor with us. So I'm going to put right here an Igor right on top of this guy. Yeah, let's just stick it right on top of that guy. Sounds good. But if I remember correctly, we're about to... Yeah, we don't... There's no way. I'm pretty sure that we're completely out of gold. So let's take a look. Yeah, we're completely out of gold. So we either need to disassemble some stuff with gold in it, or we need to gather some gold. And I've got some ideas for where we can gather some gold. As a matter of fact, let's do this the easy way. So I actually know a pretty quick way to get gold. Well, fairly quick. So this is my old mining ship. And I'm thinking that, jeez, if it'll let me, why won't it let me? Come on. Come on. I hate you. Okay. There's something weird going on with trying to grab stuff. Let me see if I can get that figured out. So this is interesting. It looks like if I'm actually in with my jetpack on, I cannot target that cockpit. But if I'm standing on the thing, I have no problems. Isn't that weird? Anyway, it's been a long time since I've driven this thing, so let's make sure that everything is turned on. Because I think I remember... Let's see. Large reactor is on. Yes. Large reactor is on. This is the one here. Okay. Does it have any uranium? That's the other question. Large reactor, it does. It has 13 uranium. That should be fine. Actually, we should just not all of that. Just put maybe 50 more in there, just to make sure. And then let's make sure all of the atmospherics for this guy. That's the MBT. I want this guy, he's got these two. They're on. Looks like, yeah. Okay. And what else am I forgetting? I know this thing has an issue where sometimes you disconnect and it will just fall straight to the ground. I'd rather not do that right now. So, well, I guess no time like the present, right? Turn on all of its lights. And good. Good. That's good. Okay, so let's go get ourselves some gold. I know that there's gold. I mean, I'm not going to waste my time on the surface gold. I know that there's actually some big gold deposits over this direction somewhere. In this general area. Aha. So that's silver that's directly below me. And the gold, I think, are near each other. Yeah. Okay. So... yeah. There's gold, like, straight below me. I'm betting... so that's the silver, and the gold is pretty much right next to it, I think. And a little bit higher up, oddly enough. Oh, there we go. There's the thing. Oh, and you know what? I remember after leaving last time, I learned kind of the awesomeness of cameras. So let me go get in range of Igor over here. Man, my HUD is a mess. And slap a camera on this guy. Because I never actually had a down-facing camera before, and that would be really handy. Fine. Now it's done, right? Yeah, now it's done. View. So now I should be able to look straight down. Nice. Okay. So now let's go back over there and get ourselves some gold. I really should have set a GPS the last time I found it. Wait, gold. Is this it? Oh, well, there's gold here. Let's just get this gold. Okay. So I think oh, that's loud. Let's see how much gold we got. 15,000 should be enough to make an Igor, I think. We'll see, especially since we already have a lot of the components. Man, this brings back memories. Another place where I could really use a camera. Oh, but the master pilot doesn't need a camera. All right, we immediately hear the refineries going crazy. That's awesome. Let's see how the refineries are doing. Come on, come on. Thank you. Yep, they're processing gold as fast as Tim can give it to them. Excellent. Which means that they should be, let's see, processing gold and then immediately making, well, stuff. Okay. Let's go take a look and see how close we are on the components over here. Yeah, it just needs superconductors and gravity generators, and we should be good to go soon enough. In the meantime, let's go get the, let's go refill on hydrogen, actually. All right. Now let's go ahead and get this guy controlled. This little lifter of mine is really handy. Okay, so he should have some light pointing down. And there's our Dobie. Oh. Come on now. We just do not want to connect to you.
Storm inbound.
Autopilot enabled? New? In what world? Yeah, it is not enabled. Weird. Let's give this another try, because I have another idea. Remote control. Can I, first of all? Yes, I can. Good. Let's go ahead and disable or disconnect. Yeah, okay. I'll try and connect it at kind of a better angle then. And immediately autopilot enabled. Why? Ah, nothing works today. Nothing at all. Okay, I guess I can't use my lifter. I do not understand why, but it is not an option. So I'll go put him back. So strange. Alright, well, let's go see if Igor's finished Igor. I don't think so. No, we've got all the superconductors. We just need a few more gravity generators. That's good. So are we out of gold again? Yep. Okay, I don't even know what I've recorded and what I haven't. This is going to be an interesting edit. The game has been crashing on me left and right at random points. And then in all of the attempts to redo work and all that kind of thing, somehow I managed to do a whole bunch of work without recording. And yeah, it's been an unpleasant day of recording, but it's okay. We'll survive. And then things like that happen. Whatever. Whatever. I think we have enough gold. And I did things and whatnot. And so here's what we're doing. We're working on getting the last 9 gravity generator components to get an Igor on this guy. And then we're going to drive out into the middle of this open plain, and we're going to build our new base. This is going to be pretty much abandoned over here. I think what I'll do is I'm going to get enough into this Igor to get the basics worked out over there. And then I'll fly the MBT over and drop off some more components and then bring it back. I don't know. I'm still kind of working on that little bits of detail. But we'll figure it out. I swear, I really don't get very much light here. I'm at a point on the planet where the sun comes up like over there and goes down over there, which means I'm closer to one of the poles than I would like. So maybe I should go and make my base up on that hilltop over there. Because then I'd have more sunlight. I think we're gonna have multiple bases one way or the other. I do kind of like the idea of being up on a hilltop, though. I think I need to scout out a good spot for a base. Alright, I think a jetpack is in order. So I'm projecting one in, and I'm just gonna, once I get this built up, I'll cut it free, and I'm gonna fly around and see if I can find some good spots for a base. Maybe somewhere with a little more light, somewhere with a, I don't know, a pretty view, something along those lines. I kind of would rather have the one from the alien planet, but I don't know that I have a blueprint of it. Darn it. I mean, I could load up an old save or something, but oh well. I'm gonna do a little bit of modification of this. Oh, I need to... Nope. Really? Huh. Why shouldn't be off? Maybe the... Oh, you know what? I think the reactors are actually off. Ow. Why? Why did you hurt me? Okay. So I remember one of the things we did was put in the new Sage's cockpit. So let's see if we can find that. Cockpits. There we go. The industrial flight seat. Be nice. There we go. Yeah, like that. I think that's all I really care about. Let's give this a try. Okay, good. We're actually slowly rebuilding our stock of superconductors and gravity generators and that kind of thing. Alright, shall we see how horribly wrong this goes? I'm in spectator mode just to make sure that I can see exactly where I am, so you guys get the best view of this going awfully wrong. So, let's go to... Oh, I lose my light when I do that? Okay, fine. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Check that out. We have connected up the WBT to my old base, and we should, in theory, be able to pull in as much as we want into this new Igor. Just straight in from the MBT, actually. Oh, that's not how you spell steel. So we can just say, hey, I want a whole bunch of construction components, like 1,000 of them. 1,000 of these and 1,000 of these. And all of those. Yeah, that should be enough to get started. Started on what, you may ask? Yeah. I have no headlights, which means I have no idea where I'm going. Perfect. Let's go. Okay, now as we get farther away, I think I just lost another wheel. It's okay, I didn't need it anyway. This would be a lot easier with some light, so I'm going to just stop right here, and hopefully I've got enough footage for this episode. I have no idea. So, if this is a really short episode, you'll know why. Horrible things happened when it came to recording and technology and that kind of thing in the real world. But, hey, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the thumbs up. It'll make me feel better. If you didn't, well, feel free to hit the thumbs down and just tell me in the comments, hey, Epictetus, what a waste of my time. I'm okay with that. I really am. Because... I always want to make you guys, I want to give you guys the best content I can. I want to entertain you, maybe educate you. Sometimes, I don't know. And if I'm not doing that, I want to know that. So just let me know what I can do better and, or what you liked. And come hang out on the Discord with us. There's a link to it in the description, and we're constantly just chatting away about space engineers and everything else, and I think you might enjoy that. One way or another, I'll see you next time on Epic Tech. Oh, and hopefully everything will actually record next time. That would be nice.